Stockport is home to almost a mile of underground air raid shelters. These were dug during World War II to protect local inhabitants from falling bombs.
See, I don't know what this is either, right? It's like a tunnel under tunnel, and I don't know why or what it is. That's an old toilet seat lid, that. You'll see toilets in a minute. It's fucking wild.
Work started in September 1938, and the first shelters opened on the 28th of October 1939.
And these are just like little rooms and stuff. And if you look on the ceiling, you've got the original hooks for lights. That's where you hung lights and stuff. Someone set fire to some for some reason, which is a shame. That's an original light there. So that's from, I think it's an original light anyway. That's what I was told. Certainly look old enough. This is the one that's in a bit of a sorry state. Through here. I don't really know what this would have been. I don't know if it's original, I don't know. But all I know is this says oil on it. I'm assuming it's from when it were an air raid shelter. Or 110, might not say oil actually, thinking about it.
Just like space for storage.
Possibly. I don't know what we're in that kind of facility now. It's just empty.
You look at the walls, the toilet is fuck.
It's you know, I don't actually know what that is. I wonder if it's just minerals from water seeping through. But
Do you think it's salt?
no, it'll be like calcium, not salt. I think. Taste it. I know road sign. Fucking is, you know. No, we're not finding out what that's about. I think it's just an old roadworks sign. I'm judging by what you can see up there. It looks like the shovel stuff.
Looking on sweaters.
Yeah, this is the only bit where water's seeping in. The rest of it's fine. But this is certainly not great. This is the worst bit here. But yeah, I'm glad you are wellies. I'm playing hopscotch on the stairs. This were a room that they bricked off. When you look at the old map of it, I don't know why they bricked it off, and I don't know what it was.
Dodge Hill is one of the smaller shelters, but can still accommodate up to 2,000 people.
And then there's another room here with someone's nice pillow, which again, I don't know why they bricked it off, because it's just a big empty room. Oh, has that got a flat ceiling? Oh, that adds a layer to the story, doesn't it? I wonder if it just collapsed. I wonder if that's why they've done all this. Yeah, I think it's collapsed. This is holding it up. Because their roots, they're fucking plant roots from above. Yeah. So they obviously bricked it off this, because the other side has collapsed as well. This obviously mustn't have been safe. I wonder, my assumption is this was damaged when they were building motorway, because obviously that Tiviotdale tunnel, the train tunnel that runs next to M60, near this.
To collapse down.
Yeah, they've actually done the same with that and support all that. So I bet you that's what that is. I might get out of here. I'm not feeling too safe. I can see fucking plant roots above me. I'm gonna go back into safety. So this is one of the old entrances, this. It went down to one of the old entrances before the M60 were built. And this, I think, was one of the original ways in when people discovered it.
Yeah.
But it was closed up. I don't know what that's about, though.
We think these could be the remains of an old set of doors.
Right, let's go back round to interesting stuff. It does get a lot better than this. I think that were another room as well. Because a lot of them they have sealed off for some reason. I'll have to have a look on the map to see what I think it was. Well, this is one hell of a spot. One hell of a site. Someone's been in here since we were last here. Because that scooter's moved. Let's go up this way to the left. Because this is wild. Again, that war room, but they bricked it up. So this must have just been places that have collapsed. And that's someone that's obviously tried to dig round and have a look. And it's just, yeah, there's no there, look. That might have been like leaving room for expansion by the looks of it, to be fair, 'cause that weren't a room.
In 1948, the shelters were sealed off as they were no longer needed.
What was that entrance?
No, that's just another room, that, again. Bricked off at one point and then up and back up again. Maybe a storeroom or something. And this is weird. Some of it that weren't high enough up to be safe, they're built out of concrete here. Which is very weird. And then obviously put the wood up there to hang the lights off. And then back to loads of beds here. Can you imagine sleeping this cramped up? 3 people, someone's sweaty feet to your head there, and your sweaty feet to someone's head there. Again, there'll be more beds crammed in there. Fascinating spot. Absolutely fascinating. There's just another little room that would have been filled with beds there. If we go down here, then we'll go to the right, because this is interesting. So again, there's just loads of beds here. This is obviously not deep enough, so they've concreted this again. Now, there's a little thing there. We'll walk down, and this is just more beds, which someone's decided to bother for some reason. I think this is the bit where someone were living down here, because there's a quilt there, and there's like needles and shit over there. I've lost time if I remember. Fuck, I'm glad that we that should be up there. Yeah, there's a needle there. And that just leads us back down to near where we came in. If we go back around here, and you go in that first room there, you'll see the old bogs, or at least one of the old bogs. So in some of them, there they are. Look at them bad boys, pure armated shanks them. Can you imagine taking a bab in one of these? It's not very private either, there's no doors or no.
No.
And again, just more beds. So that takes you back down near where we came in. Every now and again there's these little shelf things as well. I don't know what they were about. I wonder if they were. Oh, there's no chimney rolls, they're not fire pits. Oh, there's an old pipe there. I wonder if it
There
was
was sink, maybe.
yeah, sink water or something. Probably that, yeah. And then further up, on your left again, is another one. Thinking about it, there were definitely sinks because they're next to the bathroom, aren't they?
Almost 50 years after its closure, the town's museum service opened up part of one of the shelters to the public as an exhibition, which can still be visited today.
This one, oh, there we are. Oh! I don't know if they were blue or if someone spray painted that blue,
You.
but there's a big one here. I wonder if they I doubt, there's no running water in here, is there? So it's not going to be a shower or out. That's back to where that person would live in. So we'll look back around here then. This is probably one of my favourite finds, you know. I absolutely love it. This would have been beds as well, I'm assuming. I'm not 100% because I've just noticed these like anchor points up here. But I'm guessing it would have been because most of these nooks and crannies were. And it's just more long corridors. And that's where we've just been with sinks. Now this is one hell of a corridor. Look at the size. And it gets even longer after that corner there. You alright?
You did.
You sure?
Yeah.
What's that?
It's fucking loud in here.
It is, isn't it? Some more beds crammed in there. If you were a big family, I bet you couldn't have one of them little corner rooms. And you'd be lucky. I don't fancy sharing it. Another sink then by the looks of it, yeah. And up there, another corner full of beds. That is a tight corner, that. Can you imagine keeping up there?
I'm feeling uncomfortable.
Then again, that will. So this is weird, right? So this one was bricked up. It's either collapsed, but the more likely reasoning is someone's kicked it down. And like, I don't know what this would have been. There's no on map that says what it was. Unless it were more toilets. Actually, yeah, I think it would have been more toilets, right? Because there's a toilet there for us now. And obviously looking at size. So the more toilets hidden in here then, that's interesting. And then look at the length. It just keeps going. What a fascinating sight. It just keeps going, it goes right deep. I mean, there's more of these little rooms in here. It was built to house 2,000 people, this. So I bet it was red hot with 2,000 people. It's warm enough now. Let alone 2,000 people in it. Someone's obviously tried to knock through that and see what's in there and all, haven't they? But failed. We'll walk down there in a minute. Oh, actually, I'll come down and meet you. There's another old light. And someone's made a little collection of snacks down here, haven't they? Some right old stuff here. Do you remember any of these old packets?
Not really.
Same, to be honest. I know some people in his team do. Not like shaming anyone on their age, but... Hey up. Another little hidden room. Another one. I'm gonna go back up and go round because that takes us down there. That takes us on way out. It's just we'll do a big circle and then we'll come back and do all these little arches. And these are all so there must be some water ingress over here because these are a bit rusted. It seems dry enough. Another old sink here, that's the pipe there. So just these random sinks dotted about. Guess for drinking water. And this is one they've just dug up. Why is there tea lights everywhere? That's weird. I wonder if someone had a little party in here, you know. Be a right place for a rave, this, wouldn't it? Fuck off, look at age of that.
What the fuck?
Old Relentless, I didn't even recognise it. That's how old that is. Look at that. April 2013, that. So it's 10 year out of date. What even is that? No half measures. Tropical juiced energy. 50% juice. I bet that was quite nice, that. That just seemed to go on and on. I'm glad I've been here before. I feel a lot more comfortable. When I first came in here, I was proper, like, really nervous. I really didn't want to get lost, and for good reason, obviously, but... I mean, we'll go down there in a minute. And then this...
What the fuck?
Look at this, then. This is that entrance. Exit 4, I believe. Which takes you onto Dodge Hill. And that's directly behind it. It looks like there were a door here at one point.
It turns out we were mistaken. This wasn't an old door. In 2013, 2 teens became trapped here at Dodge Hill for over 3 hours. This led to more than 20 firemen and 7 emergency vehicles being drafted to rescue them. We believe they knocked through this wall to rescue the children.
You can see what old banisters would have been inside. So it's quite a depth down. There's another old sink. There's 2 pipes. I wonder if it had hot and cold running water. Unless one were grey water. I have no idea.
Yeah, these will be the water in, and somewhere there should be drain.
Yeah, hidden under rubble.
Yeah.
And that's where we've just come from. Right down there. This is another one. Another little room with an amazing symbol on the wall. Great. And then this is an interesting one, right? So down here, more than just a little nubbin, as you can see. It's like another arterial tunnel with, what the freaking hell's that? Looks like an hubcap.
Oh no, it's a fucking, what is it?
It looks like a really old hubcap, but mate, I've no idea. There's no branding on it. Another sink. And the reason this is an arterial tunnel, or looks like it, because it keeps going, looks like someone trying to grow something down here. Or someone's put something down here. Fuck knows what that's all about. What's it saying? There's a Johnny Rapper in here. Who's been bumming in all there in shelter?
2010.
So they're all, just one of the businesses has come down here and use it as a tip, aren't they? Because the company has to put it in. Disgusting. Yeah, what the fuck's that?
Why the fuck?
Not getting involved. Not getting involved. And this in here, just another, there's more rubbish. No more Johnny Rappers though, that's good. And then there's a state over here with another sink. And basically this big concreted thing, if you didn't guess, weren't here originally. And what it was, someone else has been trying to smash through it. People are trying to smash through it, right? Because that is another way in to another entrance. So you know that entrance at bottom hill, entrance 5, that's behind here, another tunnel. But for some reason they concrete it off. And I don't know why. Oh, look at that! Links 2012? It's a rate museum down here, isn't it? What's that? Close. Yeah, we'll just go back around.
My light's been dark.
Battery's probably dying. I'll squeeze in front, then you can use my hand. What do you think that was? There's like screws all the way around it. Do you not think that? It might be a bike wheel, to be fair, because they're probably spokes coming out of it. It's the only thing I can think of. Unless it's some sort of bloody torture device. Air's starting to get a bit thick. I don't think we should spend too much longer in here. It's a good workout for lungs. It's good for the... That's where the collection of sweet wrappers is, up there. Up that absolutely red off tunnel. Well, this is a weird one. A bit further in here. So again, it's just more beds, obviously. I don't know if you heard me earlier, but this was made for 2,000 people, this.
Yeah.
So all the old terraces above that are now being demolished would have been able to come down here. And I'm guessing some people from centre of Stockport, but there are 2 others as well. And this is where it gets weird. This is more concrete, right? And on the maps, this is all shaded to show you that it's concrete. So my guess is, obviously the ground above it weren't stable enough, or it gets too shallow to support it. So they had to make it out of concrete, and I don't know, maybe the maps were about building it as opposed to showing people around it, like planning maps or something. But I'm not sure. Someone's nice little place to toilet in the middle of the corridor. That's back up where toilets are. So that takes you right up to where we've just walked around in a big C shape. I'm guessing, I don't know if these were doors or what they were for, but they're about. And then this here on the left shows more concrete. This would have been entrance 1. Looks like again someone's tried to smash through so we can have a look, but we can't because that's bloody thick. But that would have been another way in, which I'm guessing took you all down to the same road. Look at that new whip. Weapon. How's that even got in here? That's back up to where that needle was, up there. Other side of the toilets. Someone's moved all the bogs. And that is over where we walked in, and over to, you know, where it were all leaking water, and it were right muddy, that's over there. and down this weird angle is going to take us to a lovely piece of graffiti. So that's going to have to be blurred out. Buzzing. More work for me.
Just a year after the teens were rescued, in 2014, 35 firemen were called down again to put out a large fire that was a result of arson.
And that's back up where we started.